Hi, welcome back. Okay, as you saw in the last segment, we showed off the Trans Am again after we've been running it for about 30 days or so, a month, and we ran into some problems, so we wanted to show you what that did to the budget. So this is our catch-up budget. As of the official finish of the project, we're at about $1,900 total budget. Figured we had around $500, $600 to play with for performance stuff. But life happens. And the first thing that happened to hit us was cruise control went on the fritz. And part of what we've said all along is the first step to getting something ready is you take care of all the problems. So we had to track it down using the service manual and some help off the internet. Discovered it was the cruise control actuator. Popped out to local auto wrecker, picked up a used one for 20 bucks and installed it. That wasn't too bad. But then we started having trouble with the automatic. And let's be honest, I said at the start, you shouldn't buy a vehicle you can't drive first. The Trans Am was one that we couldn't drive. We were able to run it in the driveway, we were able to look at it that way, figured we were going to get away with it. Turns out we were wrong. And in the 30 days we were driving it, let's say we started off being really gentle, but the last week or two we were pounding her pretty hard. And the transmission started to slip, it got worse. Took it in, had it checked out by a transmission shop. They gave us the bad news that it was about done. So the great shop started to find a transmission. We managed to find one used privately. Looked really good, history looked good, the car was still there, so we got to take a look at it and managed to pick it up for a couple of $100. Then we took it into a transmission shop and had it checked and serviced to make sure it was good. And yeah, it's money that you don't want to spend, but you know what? When you're going to all the work of putting one in, or in this case paying to put one in, because you couldn't do it with our flip open toolkit, that's for sure, you want to make sure it's right. So we took that step. And lastly was getting it installed. And the installation was a bit of a gift. The same shop that did the body work for us on the pickup truck were able to cut me a screaming deal and a huge favor, and we got it installed for a couple $100, and I provided the fluids, and it had already been serviced. So all up, by the time we took care of that stuff, we'd eaten up $570. So when push comes to shove, we started with a $2,500 budget, and all said and done, to have a good, solid, clean, nice looking car that we can drive anywhere, we got $30 left over out of that $2,500. So it's a good exercise, and shows another reason why it's best to follow our own advice. We should have been able to drive the car, we couldn't. We took a risk and it bit us, so another lesson learned. But we really like this car. It drives really well, it looks good, we get all kinds of great compliments, and I want some more performance out of it. So next spring we're going to start doing some budget bolt-ons. But for now the car is finished. As a matter of fact, it's tucked away as fall is well on top of us and snow's not far away. So with that, we'll leave you. This is our third and final project in the basic series, and as we promised, we've showed what happens when you screw up, when you don't budget right, when you have other problems, and but at the same time, we've showed what you can do on a real minimal budget to wind up with a really nice car. This Trans Am's quick, it handles really well, it looks good, everything works, even the air and the cruise control. Nice piece. And really enjoy it. Just want some more power and a little better handling to bring it into the 21st century, and we'll look at that for next year. So till then, this is Real Build signing off. Third project down, and we'll look forward to the future. You have a great season and take care.